I saw this article talking about this specific band of chimpanzees they're researching that have been in a literal civil war, like these two different bands, for a decade. And it reminded me of something that is very interesting we can look at about our closest living, like, primate relatives. Now, the first one is obviously chimpanzees. We are very closely related to chimpanzees, like 99% of our DNA is the same. Chimpanzees are a patriarchal society, and they often get into wars like this with different rival, chimpanzee tribes. And they'll fight over territory, resources, food, and they often engage in some really horrific activity. They will do infanticide, they will do cannibalism. It can get really, really dark. And obviously prolonged. Like, this conflict has been going on for a decade. Why, right? And the other closest relative we have is the bonobo. Again, we share 99 point some odd percent DNA. The bonobo, they're very similar, to a chimpanzee. They obviously look a little different, but they are matriarchal. But that doesn't mean that there isn't aggression. That doesn't mean that they don't have, like, problems within their society, but they don't get into conflicts at the rate that chimpanzees do. Bonobos really just manage their stuff. They're matriarchal. They have, like, a hierarchy of females, and the females really just handle everything. They manage the kids. They make sure that the males are happy. And if they are too aggressive, they handle it. If they can't handle it by making peace, they will handle it other ways. Bonobos, never have they had any record of them engaging in infanticide or cannibalism. As a matter of fact, very rarely do they even get into conflicts that end in death, but they did recently observe the females ganging up on a male who, against all of their other efforts, was still being way too rough with, like, the babies, the kids, the juveniles, way too rough with them, and they killed him. They beat him to death. But, like, that was the last ditch effort. He didn't want to get on board with society, and he was going to hurt children, and that was the ladies. They were not going to let that fly. This article also goes on to say that, like, the male bonobo is actually arguably more aggressive than male chimpanzees. But societally, it's handled so much better that it doesn't break out into, say, decades-long civil wars or eating babies. So all I'm saying is this is a tale of two primates. One is patriarchal, one is matriarchal. Do with that information what you will.